here, and this is actually kind of a mobile DMR 1.5. It's not the 2 because I don't have the DMR stuff in here. But what I do have in here is a Meshtastic node. And I'm going to be running this node on the same power brick that I'm going to try to use for the mobile DMR project. Now, I'm going to try to run this perpetually. In other words, I'm not bringing it into where I can plug it into shore power. And I'll show you that here. Let me flip the camera around. Okay, so here's my little Meshtastic device. I am going to be using an external antenna for this project. And here's the power brick. And you can see it has a lot more solar panels than the first one. That has a lot more battery capacity. So we'll just see how this goes. This is car power. In other words, when the car is turned on, it will charge this power bank. And this is the power that comes up here to the Meshtastic device. Now this is a separate project, but I'm gonna see how well this works. I'm actually in a different vehicle this week. The little Fiat that I typically drive to work and back is an electric. It's 10 years old and it doesn't do real good in the cold weather, and we've been having below 30 temperatures. It'll make it, but I'd just rather drive my truck in cases like this. Okay, so this is kind of a 1.5. Now I started this little project yesterday. This is run little over, right at 24 hours non-stop, haven't shut off at all. So now we'll see. Now keep in mind the Meshtastic device has its own internal battery too, so that'll add a little bit to it, but we'll see how long this goes. This is a Friday, so I'm gonna leave this just like it is over the weekend and see what happens. It would actually be pretty cool if this would run perpetual. I might set up a separate Meshtastic mobile device instead of a combo, but we'll see how it goes. That's it for right now. External antenna that I'm using, it's from Rockland.com. I'll put let's see if I can get the whole thing in there. Oh, that's it. 6 dB gain. It's specifically made for LoRa, a 915 megahertz antenna. And I'll put a link for this in the comments below. Okay, so it's Monday morning, and my Meshtastic node and solar powered battery pack has been online continuously since Thursday. So let's see, that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 4.5 days continuous. Now, I did get about a 20-minute car charge on Saturday when I drove to Home Depot and back. But other than that, it's had no other charging besides the little solar panel. So here we are many days into the process of testing, and we'll just, we'll see how it goes. And it's now Friday morning. It's still pretty chilly outside. And looking at the battery pack, the little LEDs are kind of hard to tell exactly which one it is, because I think one LED is on and it kind of glows into the next ones. But it looks like it's lost about half of its charge. In other words, the short time that I have it plugged in the car, plus the battery charging off of solar, has kept the T-beam running over a week, a little over a week. Well, that kind of tells me that it can probably go 2 weeks, depending upon how I park the car. Like in my driveway, I park it and the battery charger is on the north side of the car, so it only gets ambient light. It doesn't get direct sunlight. So I think it would probably keep it going for 2, maybe 3 weeks, but it's not indefinite. You would definitely have to bring it in and put it on what I call shore power periodically. Okay, so this will be the last clip in this series of testing this battery pack with the 4 solar panels, trying to keep my Meshtastic node running. Now, so far, it's been just over a week. I started this on the Thursday. Okay, so that's about it for the little portable Meshtastic device. It worked real well. I think it'll go about 2 weeks, but yet that's to be determined. It worked well enough for my own self-satisfaction. Your mileage may vary, but if you're interested in that, give it a shot. Meshtastic is a pretty cool little device, and you can do some really interesting things with it. So that's it for this video. Appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe.